Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnana Degula channel. Today we'll try to understand something about Parashurama Kalpa Sutra. This is an ancient text which is associated with the tradition of Lord Parashurama, one of the avatars of Lord Vishnu in the Dashavatara. He is one of the avatars, sixth avatara. This scripture, Parashurama Kalpa Sutra, is considered one of the basic books in Tantric philosophy and is highly revered, the book is revered for its detailed instructions on rituals, meditative practices and spiritual discipline. It's a part of this broader Kalpa Sutras, which are manuals that describe the rituals and ceremonies associated with the Vedic and Tantric practices. The origin of this Parashurama Kalpa Sutra is said to have originated in the early centuries of the Common Era, that is before Christ, before Common Era. Its teachings are attributed to Lord Parashurama himself, who is considered, he was a master of weaponry, martial arts and spiritual wisdom. According to some tradition, Parashurama imparted these teachings to advanced pupils, advanced seekers, to guide them on the path of self-realization and divine worship. Kalpa Sutras. The text is particularly significant in the Sri Vidya tradition of Tantra, where this is a manual for understanding the worship of this divine goddess mother, the structure of the yantras and the recitation of these powerful mantras. Some of the key teachings of Parashurama Kalpa Sutra are, this is mantra Vidya, science of mantras. The Kalpa Sutra emphasizes the chanting of specific mantras for spiritual protection, mental clarity and divine connection with the divine. So detailed guidelines for how the mantra is to be recited, how the mantra is to be pronounced, what is the rhythm, what is the rhythmic pattern, or what is the tempo in which it is to be recited, and correct connotation, intonation and mantras. Intonation of the mantras, how they have to be recited. This is important. Now, there is one more. There is one more thing called as Yantra Vidya. See, mantra Vidya is mantras, chanting of mantras. Yantra Vidya is geometrical, patterns. So there are a lot of instructions for creating geometrical yantras, geometrical patterns, mystical diagrams. They serve as focal points for meditation and divine worship. You have to focus on the central, you have to go through all this and then focus on this. You should meditate on this thing. That is how it is. Now Sri Yantra is particularly emphasized for its connection to the goddess Lalita Tripura Sundari. See, this is Tripura Sundari Yantra, it is called. There are some tantric rituals and practices also. The text, this Parashurama Kalpa Sutra outlines rituals for invoking divine energies, divine shaktis. Divine this and conducting the offerings like homa, yagna, all those things, that. So 1 second, okay. Coming back, we were talking of tantric rules and rituals and practices, no? Yes. So these mantras, they text outline rituals for invoking divine energies, conducting this homas, yagnas, yagas, and purifying the mind and body. This also includes protective, homas, pujas, and other things, ceremonies, to cleanse negative energies or blocks, which come in the way of our, sadhana. So these rites, when performed, they remove those blocks, they remove those obstacles. Here, one more thing was very important, was Guru Upadesha, guidance of a Guru. The Kalpa Sutra stresses the importance of receiving teachings from a Guru who has realized the mantra, who has been benefited by that, and that is for proper understanding and effective practice. This was required, Guru Upadesha. Then another aspect was the chakra activation and Kundalini awakening. Kundalini Vidya is there. Advanced practices are for awakening Kundalini Jagrata, Kundalini Shakti, channeling it through the chakras, all these Sapta chakras, and then for spiritual enlightenment. This is, all these things are mentioned in Parashurama Kalpa Sutra. Parashurama's contribution to spiritual knowledge was great. He was not only a warrior, great warrior, but also he had a deep spiritual wisdom. See, these are all found in this Kalpa Sutras. The Kalpa Sutras emphasize detachment from materialism, focus on spiritual growth over worldly possessions. You have to focus more on spiritual growth rather than worldly, I want this, I want that, those kinds of things. Now, he always emphasized on mastery over anger and ego, overcoming one's basic instincts through disciplined practice, not getting angry and and overcoming egos, ahankara. Then divine worship and devotion. He emphasized true strength comes from surrendering to the divine will. This is how it was. Now, chanting and ritual procedures also, Kalpa Sutras have mentioned. The Parashurama Sutra provides step-by-step guidance for performing various rituals, purification rites like cleansing the space, body, mind before any spiritual practice. All these things, how it is to be done. Invocation of deities, calling upon blessings of the Lord Parashurama, the Divine Mother, and other deities, whoever you desire to inviting those deities. Then offering homas, homagni, performing sacred 5 rituals with proper mantra chanting. This is another thing. And then Yantra worship, meditating upon the Sri Yantra while chanting the mantras. The prescribed mantras have to be chanted in a proper way. So how is it relevant to this modern day? If you see, even in today's world, the teachings of Parashurama Kalpa Sutra are highly relevant for spiritual aspirants. It's approach, structural approach, to mantra chanting, ritualistic worship, meditative poses, all those things. They focus. All these things, helps in attaining mental clarity, spiritual elevation, and protection from negative energies. So to conclude, Parashurama Kalpa Sutra is a timeless guide for those seeking spiritual advancement and inner awakening. Its detailed prescriptions for rituals, yantra worship, and mantra chanting provide a clear path towards divine realization and mastery over the self. Viewers, with this we conclude this Parashurama Kalpa Sutra. Explanation on Parashurama Kalpa Sutra. Please like, share, and then subscribe to my channel. Please post your comments in the comment box. Thank you for your valuable time in listening to this. Thank you.